If you think whatever it is you believe disqualifies you from helping people, it's probably the thing that can help people the most.
Listen, you can't say better. Absolutely. That's where you make a mark. That's where you make a footprint in someone's life, someone's heart. When you take your brokenness, right? And I always said that my accident was the best day of my life.
Do you really believe that?
Oh, the best. I get emotional. My loss was actually my gain. I lost half my leg. I found Jesus. I sat there, and all of a sudden, even my friend Jason Marcel, who's a very good friend of mine, very successful. You know Jason, right?
I do.
And Jason, man, like, he reminds you that, Shawnie, your story, your life is meaningful. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, no, it is, Shawnie. So, I don't know, for me, like, I lost half my leg. I found Jesus. But I'm realizing 34 years later is that my message can help, serve, and save people. And my girlfriend says, Shawnie, here I am at 35 years. It's going to be 35 years this December 16th. 35 years of my accident. And that's 35 years that I wasn't impactful because of my belief system, that I wasn't good enough. My story's not big enough. And I'm realizing, you know what? My story is big enough. It is important. It changes lives. And all of a sudden, and so that's why your environment, the people you're around, it's, as you well know, it's your energy,
Yes.
Like I said, and so that's why I tell people that I love you.
You do.
You can't love me now. Listen, I love you, man. I met these 4 people here, right? And I can tell they're amazing people. Even you kind of spoke about them, behind closed doors. Amazing human beings, And all of a sudden, and we're all amazing. We're all broken, right? We're all trying to get to the thing. I say we're all bozos on this bus, trying to get the same place, But that's why we need to lift each other up. Admire that you're important, that you're powerful, This is for you.
Okay. And what is this? Like a business card? Oh, you told me about this.
Yes. And so my thing is that we are disciples of the world, I believe. We are here to remind people that they're important, that you matter, And all of a sudden, but what it is, we all got junk, We all got junk, man. And so, that's why we got to be sensitive. We have no clue what people are going through. You look at Robin Williams, Wow. That guy was, his story.
Wow. Yeah.
It shows you that is the true testament of what the world can do to you, and why you're not enough.
I'm going back to what you said about it being the best day of your life. I'd like to. Lately I've been trying to work through this in my head, so maybe you can help me with this. We're live, kind of a live session right here. Okay. I've asked people on this show a number of times, and there's always a defining moment, it seems like, in somebody's life, whether it be, in your case, it's very simple. You lost your leg at 16 years old. For other individuals, it might be a divorce, or they went off to war, or they came back from war, or there's some moment in their life they look back on as being a shifting moment in their life. If you ask them if they're happy that moment happened to them, they'll say, yes, it was the best day. It gave me a lot. But then you ask this question: would you want to let it happen? Would you want it to happen again? Would you want to go to war again? Would you want to lose your leg again? Would you want to go through a divorce again? And nope, I don't want to go through it again. And I'm really curious why that is. Why is it that the thing that we oftentimes think is the best thing that happened to us, we wouldn't want to have happen again? And I haven't wrapped my head around this one, Shawnie, because I'm still trying to figure that question out. I look back in my life, on a suicide attempt that I had in 2017 as being the defining moment that changed my life, and being Baker acted and doing that. Great. Changed my life. Good. Would I want to go through that one more time? No. And I just wonder, why is that?
Well, for me, I just know I look at my trajectory of growing up, of addiction and drugs and poverty, and that's, like the book, Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yeah.
It's generational, And I think because I got in my accident, I lost half my leg, and all the people around me love on me. To this day, I am beyond loved. When I get a new girlfriend anxiety, they're like, take care of Shawnie, take care of Shawnie. They're like, what, the shoots? Like, take care of me. I'm the woman, But going back to being suicide, is I cut my wrist one time over a girl.
Yeah.
And I remember I was so mad. Heart was broken. She kissed another guy. I was in high school, and all of a sudden she called an ambulance. They came. They put me in the back of the ambulance, took me to South Middle Hospital. I'm sitting there waiting. All of a sudden, I walk on in, and the doctor walks on in. I didn't expect I'm Dr. So-and-so. I'm here to take care of you. I'm like, thank you. He's like, what happened to your leg? So I got a car accident back in 1989. Oh. He's like, Halifax Hospital. That's where I'm from. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. I'm like, who's your doctor? Is Dr. Williamson? Dr. Williamson? Like, oh, Dr. Williamson? Hold on. Did you surf and wrestle? I'm like, yes, sir. He's like, oh my God. I was one of the guys when they airlifted you into the hospital. I was on trauma unit. I remember you. I remember he gave you a very slim chance to live. I'm like, yeah, 5%. Like, yeah, I remember that. I remember you. I'd go to our break room, and Dr. Williamson always have these pictures of you surfing or you wrestling or doing these things, I'm like, yeah. It's like, oh my God, what year was that? Back 1989. I was like, oh, last time your parents walked into the hospital, they're not gonna live and die for the past 28 days, right? I'm like, yes, sir. She goes, Mitch, I got a question. Why would you do that to me again? I'm like, wow, and dagger. And he said, Shawnie, first of all, there's no woman worth taking life over. I'm like, wow. So I remember going to get Baker acted.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, I'm in these padded rooms, shoelaces off, looking around. And all of a sudden, I'm looking, I'm like, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
Because one emotion that, and so then my girlfriend at the time I called her up. She started yelling at me, what the frick? I'm like, be more sensitive, you're the one I kiss. And so I remember that, those words that the doctor gave me, Shawnie, you are worth more, and there's no girl worth taking life over, And consider one doctor coming down to help out, and in Longwood,
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy, right? So that's why I think that God's timing is always perfect. I would change nothing. You know why? I got to meet some amazing people. I got to see that I am lovable and that I matter. I got to see that through my story, I can be an advocate. Through my life, I can be an example. And through my life, I can show people to love because I was loved. And that's the biggest thing that as I get older, I realize that my girlfriend always says, you're Jesus' favorite, you're Jesus' favorite human being, And so to me, I just want to illuminate love to people, remind them they're amazing, high five them, and also remind them they matter, and they just that what you're going through, God will pull you through it, or He's putting through it right now as you speak, So